Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I get started in this video, because the title already probably have y'all so fucking mad that you literally want to rip my fucking face off. And I already know. It's fine. Like, I love that. I love making you mad. I do. I love making you mad because it's the truth. So first of all, I just want to say, like, to my new followers, disclaimer, if you have watched any of my videos already, I think you know that I don't give a fuck. I mean, my old followers, like my people that have been following me for a while, they know I don't give a fuck. But you guys out there, I am the type of person that don't care. I don't fall into any type of group. I am just me. I'm an individual. I don't fuck around. And so if you are feeling very offended and you have the need to call me names and stuff like that, best believe I would turn you around and open the door and kick your ass out, okay? Because that's just who I am. I don't give a fuck. Two, you guys, like, y'all, the people who have been following me for a while, I have a new fucking phone. And now we have longer fucking videos. So, like, get excited, bitch, because, like, we're going to do longer videos. We're going to be doing Jubilee videos and stuff like that. So, like, I'm so excited to react to so many different things where I can just sit here for hours and fucking watch it with you guys. So, like, I'm so excited. Tell me if y'all like the quality of the camera. I have a new iPhone. It's an iPhone 15 Pro with the largest fucking storage. So now we can, like, we can be here forever. Like, I'm so excited. So, anyways, let me get into the video because, like, I already know you're dying to hear what I have to say. And I have a lot to fucking tackle. So, let's get started. All right, you guys. So, you already know the title of this video is Jewish People Attempted to Cancel Me. And it is very true. Like, these Jewish people were so vicious and so emotionally hive-minded and, like, insane that they honestly thought that I wanted to them. And which was not the narrative that I was fixing to do. Like, that's not the narrative that I was trying to perpetuate at all. But these people had it in their mind that, like, I'm pro Hamas and that I wanted to murder all of them. I like, it's like we're not in Nazi Germany, sweetheart. We are in America. We are in America, okay? Like, shut the fuck up. But anyways, I just want to start off and say this. The person that came for me the hardest was this influencer named Styleheart. And I'm not gonna lie, I low-key did kind of start this. I did. I'm not gonna lie and say here that I didn't start this, because I did start this. Because there was a video that she posted, and honestly, it really just pissed me off. I'm not gonna lie. And I've been following her for a while. I mean, just like casually just watching her videos. And yes, I followed her for a minute, and I did like some of her styling videos. Some of her styling videos are nice. Some of them are kind of boring. Some of them are whatever. It's just like whatever. I just watch to binge people and just, like, you know, just look, just watch. You know what I mean? And I had no issue with her at all. I did not care. I did not think of her being a Jew. I didn't think of her even being from Canada, which is something that played a huge part in this, because I thought that she lived in America, because I've seen her post in Miami, Florida, on her Instagram. So I assumed that she was here from America. And what I posted on my Instagram story, because, you know, I'm notorious for my Instagram stories, and I love to, like, repost, probably talk shit, post politics, post fashion, post aesthetic. Like, I just love Instagram stories. It's my favorite thing. I wish I could get paid for it, honestly, at this point. But I love it. I love it, and I do it for free, and I do it for people who enjoy my content. But I reposted this, and I said, this bitch needs to shut the fuck up. I've never once seen her talk about the important issues that happen in America that has destroyed our country, which a lot of Jews are behind the ideology that is destroying our country, which is the border crisis, which is abortion, the LGBT ideology agenda, which is a lot of plethora of things that I can just go on and on and on and on about, but we're gonna save that for another day. We have a sitting Zionist president, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the Gentiles ruining our country with regressive policies, but this bitch want to cry about Israel when they control and have the major power over America in their country. Get the fuck out of here. Jewish people are the safest people in America unless they live under democratic policies. Then anything done to a precious Jew is deemed a hate crime or anti-Semitism. Get out of here. And that was my take. It was. And to be honest, I didn't think she was going to see it. I really did not think that she was going to see my my rant. It was just this video that she posted, which I am going to like react to you guys with, because I think it's important to, you know, get context. And that video alone honestly pissed me off. And you guys gonna be like, oh, Bruce, like, you're a bitch. Like, you're this and you're that. It's like, no, you just don't get it, bitch. I am so sick and tired of any group out there, whether they're black, LGBT, or Jewish, out here to play victim. Like, I really am. Like, I really hate when you are a privileged person that live in a safe country, such as America or Canada, and you have, like, this mental oppressed mindset where you think that everyone in the world hates you. And I'm just so sick of it. Like, I really am. Like, I just like with Black Lives Matter, and I called that shit out and how stupid that was, even before I was woke. And I talked about how, like, they didn't never really come together and actually, you know, fight issues together. They will fight each other, and they will continue with the stupid, like, slavery mentality. Even then, I was like, I'm over this shit. Like, yeah, it's stupid. Like, what's the point of fighting for justice or fighting for what's right when you are fighting each other, you are killing each other? You know what I mean? But when it comes to Jewish people, they love to harbor over the Holocaust. They really do. When them as an individual have not experienced the Holocaust. Yes, their grandmother, grandfather, whatever have you, older people today still are alive and have survived the Holocaust. And I'm not denying the Holocaust. I never denied the Holocaust. I know there's a tragic event that has happened, and it was gross that what happened to a lot of those Jewish people. And I would never, like, deny that happened. I won't. Now, I'm not going to say that, like, everything that has been told to us have been true, but I'm not going to deny that the event did not happen, because it did. But what they love to do, they love to put this over, like, everyone, to make everyone feel oppressed. We need each other more than ever. We don't need nobody. Like, that's what the video was giving. Like, we don't need no one else's support because we have each other. And, you know, the world is against us and we have each other. And it just made me go off. It honestly made me go off, because I'm like, you are perpetuating this lie that everyone hates you. It's like, sweetheart, the world is catered to you, sweetheart. The world is catered to you. I mean, like I said, look at Hollywood.
Who runs Hollywood? Come on, says Joel Stein. When the studio chiefs took out a full-page ad in the LA Times a few weeks ago, the open letter was signed by News Corp President Peter Chernin, Jewish, Paramount Pictures Chairman Brad Gray, Jewish, Walt Disney Chief Executive Bob Iger, Jewish, Sony Pictures Chairman Michael Linton, Jewish, Warner Bros. Chairman Barry Meyer, Jewish, CBS Chief Executive Leslie Moonves, so Jewish his great uncle was the Prime Minister of Israel, MGM Chairman Harry Sloan, Jewish, NBC Universal Chief Executive Jeff Zucker, Jewish.
Look at America. Look what's going on here in America. Israel has America in the fucking chokehold, bitch. Like, even Canada, even a lot of different Western countries are controlled by Israel, your people. And, you know, props to them. They have more power than America. They have more power than any other Western country, especially little pussy-ass Canada, which you're from. And, like I get it. I understand. Like they have the upper hand in everything, but don't you dare sit here and try to perpetuate that you are a victim in your multi-million-dollar home, bitch, and on your plushy little sofa. Like I have a plushy little sofa too, because I'm a privileged Black American as well, and sit here and cry victim to perpetuate this like mental enslavery mindset, which is what I find it to be disgusting. All it does is perpetuate this division, which I do not like. I don't like anything that's going on right now. I would so wish that Jewish people, Black people, everyone in this country could just like come together and actually defeat the real issue is these governmental powers that is controlling all of these Western countries and destroying our country and our civilization and within our society. And yes, a large number of them are Jewish for sure. Yes, they are. But that doesn't mean that every single Jew out there is a bad person. I don't believe that. I do not believe that whatsoever. I just think there are a lot of people that are their whole identity is to be Jewish, just like there are a lot of people that are Black that their whole identity is about being Black and being pro-Black, and a lot of that comes with Marxism, communism, and a lot of mental oppression, which is so disgusting. And I really hate that if you live in America or you're living in Canada and you live there, you're safe and everything like that. You're not attacked, your house is not being bombed. Why the fuck are you over here doing this on Instagram and trying to make people feel that way when we're all safe, we're all good? It's an agenda. It really is. And it's a specific ideology that I just cannot stand at all. But she went on and she basically had this Jew database to basically come for me. But this is what me and her went on to talk about. She was like, wench, I'm not an American. Secondly, my post has nothing to do with Israel, but it absolutely does. We already know. I said, okay, you're not American, then I don't care about your opinion on the matter anymore. Carry on. Which I was just trying to be like, whatever. I did not know that she was not American, but either way, my opinion still stands. Like, you should not be perpetuating this like mental slavery bullshit. And I said, thought you were American because I've seen you post being in Miami, my mistake. But if you were American, I would stand behind my statement, period, because it's true. And then she continued to call me a wench, which is so funny to me. And I says, no one cares, call me whatever you want. It's the truth. That's why you're mad. She said, I'm so glad I have this in writing. She talking about me. I said, please, you and no other Jew have it bad. You're delusional. She started to send me her chain, the Star of David. And I said, the Star of David is a symbol of Rephan. It's devil worship, which is very true. If you look up the Star of David and you see the connection of Moloch, it is a satanic deity that is in the Bible, and it has the same images as the Star of David do. It's when if you read the Bible, a lot of people back in the day, they used to worship the stars, the moon, and the sun, and all these different types of gods, and that is the symbol of Moloch and the symbol of the golden calf, which is a demonic deity. And a lot of people don't know that, but it's true. And whether or not you believe in that, you do you, but it's the truth. That doesn't scare me. That doesn't do anything to me. I love God. I'm a Christian, and you putting this symbol in my face, it doesn't do anything for me. But I said, but then she wanted to say, well, I'm sure you'll blame me, the Jews, for your life ruined now, but it's all you, boo. I was like, yeah, I will. No, the Jews and power and Zionists who want to destroy this country, but I will say this, you don't have it bad. Stop playing victim. I don't care about you posting me or anything. It's the truth, and I stand by what I said. Exactly. Yeah, she wanted to play that card, oh my God, you think all the Jews is the reason why your life is so fucked. It's no, my life is good. Yes, I may use this as a title to be yes, the Jews tried to attempt to ruin my life, which they did not ruin my life. I live a good life. But yeah, the people that's in power, which is Alejandro Mayorkas, he is what is he, like the Secretary of Homeland Security, which is, responsible over our border. He is a Mexican American Jewish man, and he's very pro-Israel, very pro, mass immigration, because like he worked with HIAS, which is a Hebrew immigration organization that literally provide illegals a map to invade the southern border.
So I'm currently in Panama. I'm at the Bajo Chiquito migrant camp, which is the first point of contact for many of these migrants who then get out of the Darien Gap and are trying to then get to other migrant camps like Lajas Blancas or take the bus to Costa Rica so that they can continue their path, ultimately going to the United States of America. And you can see here we have a map that's been provided by HIAS, which is a Jewish organization. It's disgusting. As a Jew, as an American, somebody who's in favor of closed borders, I find it to be absolutely disgraceful that groups like HIAS, which stands for the Hebrew Immigrant Aid Society, are using Judaism as a cloak to traffic human beings around Central and South America and then into the United States. Here, you can see that it's in cooperation with the United Nations, and they have all the routes listed.
And it's like, dude, it's so ironic, but it's the truth. Like, you can't just say that, like, oh, you're a Jew hater for pointing out that is a Jew that is, helping these people to invade our country. It's like, yes, it shouldn't matter what race they are, but at the same time, it's like, why is there a huge organization that is like perpetuating this? Like, why? And it's a Jewish organization. It just, you can't make this shit up, you know what I mean? And, they may call me anti-Semitic for that. It's like, whatever, call me anti-Semitic all you want. I love that word. It's like my favorite word now. It's like, just like you did Kanye, it's like, he's the king. He's still the king. Like, bipolar, crazy, anti-Semite, I'm still the king. That's literally how I feel. Because all you do is just, like, you make people, like, go to the truth even more. And more people now, more than ever, now understands my perspective on this that I've been preaching for about over a year or two now. That there is a lot of power that Israel has, and they send their agents over here to destroy this country, and they have infiltrated our like Congress, the Senate. So many people that is in the Senate and that's in Congress, they too are like pro-Israel and pro sending money and aid to Israel when they have all the weapons, artillery, and everything to defeat Hamas. But to be honest, they're only using that to murder these innocent Palestinians. That's their goal. And you know what? That's their, if they want to do that, that's on them. Because at the end of the day, God will judge them at the end. That's how I feel. And it's devastating what's happening, and it's devastating to see that people are supportive of that. And, down the line, more and more hatred is going to be on Israel and the Jewish people because of what you support. Because you are hive-minded and you go along with whatever and anything that these people do. I'm not saying that all Jews do, because I know a lot of Jewish people that do not want to have this stuff that's happening. They think that the Zionist regime is very destructive. And that's why I called out Joe Biden too. He is admittedly a Zionist, and has proudly said that. And that's why he does what he does, just like he is pro-Ukraine. I mean, like, Zelensky is Jewish too. It's just so funny that every single person that is Jewish that's in power wants to destroy something. It's insane. It's a dangerous agenda. But I was targeted by this Jew database, and they said a lot of different things about me, which was so funny. And I have a video that my friend sent me. I'm gonna put the video on the screen, and it says, meet Bruce Williams. This is by Melissa Chapman, this ugly bitch. And she put me on the Jew hate database. And it says, a closeted Jew hater, which I don't hate any Jews. I just strongly despise the Jewish people that's in power that is destroying this country. If you are a regular average Jew, I do not hate you. And if you don't like the regime that's happening right now, I definitely would not definitely hate you. Because why would I hate you if you understand what's going on? Like Laura Loomer recently called it out, and people are hating her because she's calling out the obvious that there are a lot of there's a disproportionately amount of Jewish like big powers that want to destroy this country, and people got mad at her for that.
Jews, right? And I'm going to say that it is always the Jews. It is, and I say that as a Jew myself. I don't understand why the rich Jews of this country are so hell-bent on trying to destroy our country. But for some reason, so many rich Jews have a fixation on trying to destroy America. And it's not an anti-Semitic statement to make. I say that as a Jew myself, okay? I am very pro-Israel. I am a self-identifying Zionist, and I am not hateful towards Jewish people. But I will say as a Jew, the Jews' worst enemy is the Jew themselves. And I am really sick and tired of watching all of these Jews with large amounts of money in our country donate to fund the destruction of our nation and the communist takeover of America.
Sentiments and blood libel alongside dog whistles. He blames Jews for societal issues and propagates conspiracy theories. It's not a conspiracy theory if it's true. I'm sorry. Yes, transgender ideology was made by a Jewish person. Yes, Margaret Sanger was the founder of Planned Parenthood, but a lot of Jewish women helped her facilitate the current genocide that's happening with unborn babies. And I'm sorry, but it's the truth. And I already talked about the immigration, so like, what else do you want me to say? It's the truth. You probably put it on, like, the internet, and there are Jewish organizations who proudly say that yes, we did this.
Because Jews have always done what's right. We've led the fight for gay rights. Harvey Milk fought to ban discrimination based on sexual orientation. Eddie Windsor was a leader in the fight for marriage equality. Miriam Ben Shalom challenged the ban on gay people serving in the military. We've helped lead the fight for racial justice. Our rabbis were BFFs with MLK. Together with black leaders, Jews helped to establish over 20 HBCUs. During the Civil Rights Movement, Jews were disproportionately involved in the protests. We've led the fight for women's rights, for equal pay and the right to choose, and against discrimination in the workplace. Jews were also among the first on the ground in Turkey, Ukraine, and Haiti. In Judaism, when it comes to helping others, no action is too big or too small. The Jewish principle of Tikkun Olam tells us that we have the power to change the world, and there are so many ways to do that. And this is why I am Jewish and proud.
So it's not propaganda, it's not conspiracy theory, it's just you don't like for me to point it out, which is so weird. Suggesting Jews control and conspire against non-Jews, which is very true. You conspired against me. Let's keep going.
Followers, like, please. I'm not gonna send my followers to go like attack you or whatever like that. I'm just gonna like have my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. I don't care. Like I do me, but like if you don't like my opinion, I don't care. Like, do you think I care? Like you don't know who you're messing with. Like. You don't know who you're messing with. Like, I'm not the one to try and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not that type of person. If you, like, no one's scared of you and everything, and they'll be like, oh my God, what did Jews go through? Oh my God. Why you still have a lavish couch in your house?
I was dead ass making so much fun of like Style Heart because like she is a bitch. She is like for her to try to like ruin me, attempting to ruin me, bitch. You can never ruin me. You can suck me off, okay? And put me on this Jew hate database, which is so cringe to me. It's like wow, like you have so much time in your life to worry about people who hate you. Who hates you? I don't hate you. I don't even know you to even hate you. I'm just calling out your bullshit. And just because you're a Jew doesn't mean that you are you cannot be held accountable for perpetuating like mental enslavery of your peers that are also Jewish. Like it's just so sad. Like, but if I call it out and I say like, oh my God, like why are you doing this? Like yeah, like okay, whatever. Like talk about Israel all you want, but like you're trying to make it be like, oh my god, the world hates us so much, and that like us Jews, we have to stick together. Like, that fucking bullshit is so cringe to me. And she got mad about that. Like, okay, like, yeah, I said it. You're fucking cringe, and you are the most privileged motherfucker in the world. Calm the fuck down. Like I said, it's not like your house is being blown to smithereens, because it's not. You and I are the most privileged people on this fucking planet right now, having the audacity to be able to even talk online and talk shit. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, I'm just so sick of this shit. I really am. And so many people came after me. I mean, like, people were making up lies, dude. Like, the most disgusting lies, too, because I would never perpetuate this. I would never say, like, I want to, like, murder anyone. And so many people have said that. Like, it's so crazy. Like, this woman, Andrea Smith, which you're so dumb to put your real name online. She says, you, sir, need to be arrested for threatening to kill Jews and spreading hatred against Jews, and all of us are going to call your employer to get your hateful ass fired. Never in my life would I have ever, me and you both, we just watched the videos that I was talking, like, that I was talking in, right? Like, I just was mocking the woman, and, like, basically mocking how she was thinking that she's oppressed. But these people are out here really saying that, like, I called to murder them all, and then calling me pro-Hamas person. I'm like, and you wonder why people don't like you. You make up lies. You make up lies just to destroy someone's life and tarnish their reputation. Like, you are a foul fucking bitch, okay? But this is my story. Like, I just want to come over here and talk about that because it was just so uncalled for. Like, I for weeks I was getting, like, people saying, like, they want to murder me, saying, like, you know, the N-word to me, which is so like so rich coming for them. You say the word kike, they literally, like, shrivel up into, like, a fucking ball. But you can call me an N-word all day long and call me the F-word, all this stuff. Like, and even people that are, like, right-wing, like, influencers. Like, I'm gonna put one up right now. Like, this plastic face looking bitch that looked like she's so old, too. Like, you can tell, like, with her, like, her neck from her face. Like, she literally missed putting sunscreen on her fucking neck. Has the audacity to come for me. It's like, sweetheart, like, your Ashkenazi fucking genes is not helping you, sweetheart. Like, it's not. Like, we all know you're not a real Jew, and that's where you're mad. Like, speak Hebrew for me, bitch, and then we can talk. That's the thing. Like, these people don't even know where that actually came from, you know? Like, I can't. Please. That's what irritates me the most. Like, but there were some other things too that was so scary too. Like, it was this man who would repeatedly say, like, I'm from the CIA and I work for the Mossad, and I'm gonna come to your house and find where you at and stuff like that. Like, oh my, like, crazy shit. Like, I've never had, like, such, like, demonic people try to come for me. And it's so funny too, there were some Jewish people that was actually on my side that was like, yeah, I'm happy that you calling her out because, like, she's a bitch, like, and she thinks that we're all oppressed and stuff like that when we are like, there were Jewish people that was actually on my side, actually calling her out because they were so sick of her, which I loved. And a lot of my followers came to my defense, which I loved too. It's just, my takeaway from all of this, I just want to say this, like, I don't hate Jewish people, I don't, but what I do not like is the power that they hold, because it goes to show with what's happening right now, which I've mentioned about the mass immigration situation, the destructive transgender ideology that was created by a Jew, the abortion crisis that's happening, I can go on and on and on. Even Dennis Prager has made a video and talked about it as well. It's all ran and disproportionately made by Jewish people, and it's the same things that's destroying our country. And the fact that we can't call it out, it says a lot. And the fact that we can be quote unquote canceled or called these names, it's like, it's not about you, it's about the people that's in power. And that's my whole takeaway of all of this. And if people are offended by that, for telling the truth and calling out what like, that the sky is blue. How are we going to be able to solve these issues if we don't know where this stuff comes from, or who are these people that is causing this havoc that's in this country right now, and who is in power, who is controlling where our hardworking taxpayer money goes to? Why can't we hold people accountable for also perpetuating this mental oppression bullshit to groups of certain people? I just think it destroys our society. It destroys the people that's in that group. And I think that if we can all come together and actually target these issues, the world would be such a better place. We wouldn't be having these wars that's going on, that is being caused by these Jewish elites that is trying to destroy this country and honestly some parts of the world. You see what happened with Ukraine and the Russia situation. Like, come on now. If you don't know the truth by now, that's on you. But you can't overstep your boundaries and think that Russia, Putin, isn't going to do something about it. It's a scary thing, and it's such a sad thing, because honestly, I wouldn't wish any death on anybody. I wouldn't try to attempt to go as far to threaten someone and try to come to their house or get them fired for their job or anything. I wouldn't do it to any of those people. Even after all of that, I wouldn't do it to any of those people. Because they have a right to live their life and do what they do, but let's just stop with the victimhood mentality, okay? Let's just stop. And that's my TED Talk for today. I know this is a long one. I blink the fuck out doing videos like this because it makes me so angry, but I just hope I got my point across, honestly, and I hope my takeaway is taken well, which it probably won't.